Hey everyone, it's Vin, and as time of recording, hopefully I get to upload it same day. The One Piece world is happening, and the other Bandai card games world is happening as well. And I haven't really been focused on what was going on during Worlds because there's no coverage whatsoever on this. And it just feels really, really sad to see since Worlds is the biggest One Piece tournament. There should be so much more coverage, especially during the entirety of the event because it's already a small event. So I feel like there should just be the matches being recorded for each of them. I feel like they could have done that and it would have been so interesting, so fun to watch. I think a lot of people would have tuned in to see how the best players from each continent are doing during Worlds. So what's happening is that they're only broadcasting the third place plus finals live. Huh? Why? Why not do everything? Why not showcase everything? That would be a great way to bring more people in as well. You're seeing the highest level gameplay. You're seeing great players play the game, enjoy the game. You're celebrating the game. Why are we not showcasing every bit of it? This is literally so free to do. It's so easy to do. It makes zero sense whatsoever. I don't get it. And what's crazy is that Worlds is best of one. So this is still Swiss? It's best of one. And if this is, oh my god, like top 8 and top 4 is best of one as well? This makes zero sense. This is actually insane. Because why is this best of one? To get to Worlds, they had to go through Top Cut, which is best of 3. Best of 3 is much more consistent in how people play. You never know when a deck will brick. Best of 1 is a huge representative of that. It's so much harder than a best of 3 because you're less consistent. Why is it a best of 1? This makes zero sense. I don't get it. At this point, it's not even Worlds. It's just like some random tournament, honestly. Nothing's on the line. I don't care. Like, best of 1 seems very silly, honestly. Very, very silly. Why would you have a best of 1 for the largest tournament of the year? The most intense, most pressure tournament. So much is on the line on this tournament in terms of prize cards and just status as well. Best of 1, there's no merit whatsoever to include a best of 1 in such a huge tournament. Zero. Zero merit. That's in any game as well. Any game, there's zero merit. And I believe, I don't know if they show it here, but uh for Gundam, for these other games, it's best of 3. One Piece is your biggest game. Let's be real. One Piece is the biggest Bandai game right now. And Gundam is best of 3? Why not One Piece? Where's the reasoning in this? I don't get it. I don't get it. It makes zero sense, to be honest. Like, there's a lot of weird things going on with this tournament. It's like they don't care about One Piece, which I don't understand because this is your best game. This is your best IP as well. Like, they're kind of fumbling it right now. Like, in terms of just showcasing it to players, because I don't think no one's talking about it near me right now because there's no footage to go off of. I feel like when you have footage being recorded, when something's being recorded, people will talk about it. People will be excited to know more what's happening. And right now, since there's nothing going on, we don't care. I guess we will care once we get to the third place and then the finals, but that's going to be a short amount of time. That's not enough time to enjoy the entire event. It's not the encapsulation of Worlds itself. So it really sucks. It really sucks. And you see these guys, thanks to Orange Samurai D for posting these pics, but you see them just playing in this room. It's like this just feels like a standard tournament. I feel like it should be a lot more grander. I feel like there should be a lot more, like, I don't know, it should just be more interesting, honestly. It doesn't This seems very uninteresting, uninspired in terms of tournament play. For something as large as Worlds, I feel like they could have done so much more. It should have been recorded for each of them. I believe also that in terms of the gameplay, they don't have separate streams for each of the games. So it's just one YouTube channel or one channel that broadcasts each of the games. Wait, well, what like Digimon, then followed by One Piece, then followed by Gundam. I would assume that's why they're not broadcasting. I don't know because what's the issue with not broadcasting each game individually? You'll have the people who are actually interested in each of the games go to each of those separate channels. So there's no issue with doing that. Are they trying to like capitalize on having the numbers just be on one stream? Or are they trying to do something else? Because I wouldn't see why budget would be a problem. You're making so much money off this game. There's no issue with that. Just do separate streams. It makes zero sense too. So it's very sad. Them playing in just an office cubicle. This looks depressing. I thought it'd be so much cooler. I thought it'd be like the studio events where they have like they showcase it on the studio. I think they're gonna do that probably for like the finals and third place, but this just seems very silly. It doesn't seem like Worlds here. It just seems like store tournament. That's the vibes I'm getting off of this. And yeah, I guess for what the finals would be, it's gonna be UP Luffy versus Emu, and then third place decider is Ace versus Purple Doffy. Sure, we don't even know who they are. I guess it's three Asia and one NA, but I don't know who they are. Uh, eh, we did have three NA. Hell yeah, three US people make it to top eight, but I don't really know who is playing. We just don't know. We just don't have coverage. We don't have anything going on. It's just depressing, you know? It's just sad. I want to see the games. I want to see them play, you know? Like I want to learn from them and I can't even learn or watch or be entertained. And I think Luigi here, he makes a really good discussion points here in terms of I think just the overall sentiment of what's going on. Like it's already been 3 years, right? And this is their flagship product. Year over year, One Piece has been growing. And I didn't know this actually. Apparently we were promised a live stream dedicated entirely to Worlds. I didn't actually know that. If that's true, that's just so sad. Like them there being last minute changes to just be the finals is just it's not acceptable honestly. Um it's like yeah, what he says is just so true where the game I think is just not being managed properly. First of all, we're getting rid of online tournaments. Now people have to travel to tournaments. And here's the problem, especially in the US right now. Budgets are so tight nowadays. Flying is also horrible nowadays due to government shutdowns and TSA workers not being paid. Everything is expensive now. So I think there's a lot less opportunity for a wider audience to play in larger scale tournaments because they can't afford to like fly out all these times. A lot of these times, let's say you're like in Florida or what is it? Where is Peoria, Illinois? Okay, you guys are lucky. But for other people on like the East Coast, Northeast Coast, New York guys, we have to pay to travel. And this is one of the largest, densest cities in America. So there's a lot of players here too. So we don't have the same opportunities. I guess like Texas, I think there's one in California. They usually do California. Like it just sucks to see, you know? And in terms of also like store championships, and other events, I feel like you could just mirror how it's done with like flagships in Japan. I know probably certain cards would be cheaper, but who cares? They look great. And I think for having these lower scale tournaments, you should be able to have a chance at winning these cards as well. It really sucks with like the store treasure cups where we have like a shittier version of a top of a treasure cup card. Like right now with their the ace card, I know they did with Tashigi and Perona. It just sucks that we don't get the regular standard foiled uh, background as well. So it's just there is certainly a lot of issues with how it's being managed. I don't know how they manage the game. It really sucks. It really sucks. And like he says, it feels like a local tournament right now. There is no best of three in Swiss, which makes no sense. Best of one is very random. Anyone can brick. It is a card game after all. So if you brick, you're screwed. GG's. Pack it up. You're lost. And you what? You practice all this time for Worlds. You qualified. You practice so much time, and then your whole fate is decided in one game. Think about that. How crazy is that? You travel all this way for one game. If you brick, it's over. Thankfully, they have a mulligan system, but if you brick that, you're screwed. You're screwed. There is no value. I didn't know that players are prevented from even posting during an event, which makes no sense. We should be able to see from the lens of them how they're feeling, how everything that's going on, because that just makes it more exciting. We can see from their eyes what's going on during the gameplay. I feel like that'd be a lot more fun. A lot more people would talk about it, and there is no downside to that either. There's zero downside. So yeah, it's just what Luigi's saying is just right on the point right now. That after 3 years, nothing has been done to improve the situation for Worlds. This is the World Final. Everyone is playing leading up to try and qualify for this event. It's the biggest event. Think about it. Just think about it. I'm just disappointed. I guess also we'll be seeing showcases too, I believe, of like the ban list and upcoming products as well, hopefully. So that'll be exciting to watch. But in terms of the gameplay itself, it's pretty sad. Pretty sad to see that the World Final again this year time around, nothing has really changed, and it's sad. Bandai, please fix this. Best of 3. Showcase every goddamn round. I want to see everything. I want to see everything, even from the player's perspective. Let them post. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Thank you for listening to my rant, and I'll see you guys later.